Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I am Captain Nips as always, and today we're going to embark on another side quest, another project, playing the BattleTech backer beta still. So one of the things that draws people to BattleTech, I think for the most part, is a love of giant stompy robots. I mean, kind of hard to argue. I like giant stompy robots.
Welcome, Commander.
One of my favorite BattleTech designs, use the word designs loosely, is the Locust. I like the tiny mechs, and the tinier the better. If I could get myself an ultralight, I would play with that. I tend to play with light mechs in every Mech Warrior or Mech Commander game that I can, get into. So, what we're going to do today is see how far above our weight we can punch. I'm going to embark on a little mini-series here with the Swarm. So I like my Locusts, as I mentioned. But the Locusts, as they are stock in BattleTech, they're fine. They're fine for what they are. Let's be clear. You only get 20 tons. You're not going to be destroying mountains with that sort of firepower. But as it stands, if my goal here is to take a lance of Locusts and pit them against the world, they're going to need a little help, I feel. So what I've done, you see we've got 3 Locust variants here, 1M, 1S, and 1B. The 1M comes with a pair of LRM5s and a medium laser. No, just no. I have no interest in that. It's fine if you want to try and have a fire support light mech, but if you're scouting with a light mech, why are you fire support? Yeah, it gets weird. I'm not a huge fan. I see the potential, but that's not what I'm interested in here. And then we've got the 1S, which has 2 SRM2s and a medium laser. That's actually a really, for its weight, potent armament. The problem with this particular Locust variant is that it gives up about a third of its armor to mount the missiles, which is, wow. When you're already 20 tons, you're already the lightest thing on the field. Giving up any armor at all is basically an invitation for a machine gun round to blow out your side torso. So I will be avoiding that variant as well. Now, that leaves us with the 1V. Now the 1V stock comes with a medium laser in the center torso and a machine gun in each arm, which is pitifully little firepower. So for my little experiment here, for my little side quest that I'm going on with these Locusts, I have reworked the 1V in the game files. And we've gone with the laser build. The laser build, you say? Well, a laser build. I've replaced the medium laser in the center torso with 2 smalls, since the weight there is completely even. I've removed the 2 machine guns and its ton of ammo, which frees up enough weight for 4 more medium lasers, 2 in each arm. Now, yes, okay, that's not, if hard points are a thing, that's not going to work, but like just in terms of baseline mech design, totally fits, totally works. The 1V already comes with as much armor as you can get, and this gives the 1V the kind of punch, I think, to actually start to become very dangerous against mechs much heavier than itself. Once we put a lance of them together, I'm pretty confident once we start getting behind some things using the mobility that Locusts have, then we'll start rear-coring things pretty quick and, punch above our weight. That's what the goal is. So we're going to start by setting up an entire lance of 1Vs, custom 1Vs. There we go. Now the other thing that's a problem with picking a lance that's basically made out of tissue paper, let's be clear, light mechs, especially the Locust at 20 tons, one good autocannon 10 round, hell, even an autocannon 5 round is enough to start doing severe damage to any location it hits. You get a lucky hit on a leg or a torso or whatever, pop, your locust may as well just explode on the spot. To help that, I've gone back into the pilot roster to give myself a little bit of extra edge. How, you ask? Well, remember our scrubs? They've gotten some training. So I'd like to introduce Ratchet and Barkeep and Plumber and Bender. So what have I done? I've gone into the extra pilot files that I added for my Hot Shots Part 2 video, and I've tinkered with their skills. I've set all of their skills to 5, so not crazy good, but also not 1s like they were. Oof, boy. Also, to give my Locust Lance just a little bit of extra edge I feel like they need, I have given each pilot evasive move. So as long as my Locusts are moving, they stand a good chance to just not take hits. And when we get into the second and third episode of the Swarm here, and I'm fighting medium lances, heavy lances, assault lances, I feel like I need as much extra edge as I'm willing to give myself and still feel like it's fair. So we've got our Locusts, we've got our pilots. Hail the Sumo Clone Clan. Over on the other side, we are going to start by engaging with each video against the Battle Lance at that weight. So we're going to start with light battle for this video. Pair of Centurions, a Panther, and a Commando. Centurions worry me a little bit. The Panther and the Commando, depending on how the enemy AI reacts, I don't feel too threatened, but at the same time, like, I can't treat anything on the enemy team as less than a threat, because like I said, one good lucky salvo from a weapon system or two and I lose a Locust, and downhill slides suck, because that's what that becomes. We're going to go with River Crossing on Foggy Day. I'm just going to leave that for default, because even though River Crossing doesn't give me a lot of good open terrain to use my maneuverability, it gives me enough, I think, and also gives me trees to use for cover, which I can use to prevent some damage if I need to. Also, since I have a Lance of the lightest, fastest mechs in the game, I can kind of dictate the specific engagement locations on the map as I choose. So I want to try and find a spot on River Crossing to... I'm curious. I haven't really seen as much of the map as I'd like, I think. And so giving up almost 9 million C-bills of headroom, can't argue that I'm not punching above my weight here. Also looking at 160 tons of enemy mech to my 80. Let's make this happen. Mech warriors, prepare for combat. So the important things that I'm going to have to try and leverage here are, keep on the move, position my mechs, pick good locations to fight over. I'm actually a little curious. This wide flat, I've never really paid attention to it. This wide flat open area on the left, bordered by trees on either side. That actually might not be a bad spot to pick a fight. Over here on the... I don't think I will be able to get over here before the enemy spots me on sensor target, or sensor... within their sensor range. And then over on the right hand side of the map here, we've got a lot of mountainous rocky terrain. There's a bit of a gully here that's less forested. We might be able to pick a fight over that. There's water here that's going to slow the enemy march forward. So, oh, and one more thing I should probably think of is if I need to bug out. what does this leave me? So I can bug out up the hill here, back behind my own spawn position. If I'm over here, bugging out, the breaking line of sight over here is going to be a little bit more difficult. If I try to bug out back, there's not a lot going on there. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick that spot over here on the right. I want these guys
What's up, Commander?
to hustle.
Yeah? Yeah? What can I do you? No problem.
All right, let's
Be
go,
there
little
in a
guys.
jiff.
Because I am using a lance that is very light, very fast, I should outpace, on average, the enemy team over to this position. So I should be able to get kind of my pick of where I want to set up and kind of set my trap. Because let's be honest, I kind of need to trap the enemy team as they come in at me. And so here's a problem. Once I get past this tree line here, there's no... I'm going to have to go down all the way over here to find decent cover. All right, well,
Something I can do?
stick to the plan.
Yeah? What can I... Piece of cake. What's up? Consider it done.
Hustle, hustle.
Now,
Another thing I'm a little curious about, since I re-equipped these mechs with 6 small lasers, like what is their heat scale going to look like? Because I didn't really pay too close attention to the heat situation on these mechs. If it's per BattleTech rules, it should have just the 10 engine heat sinks. They're in the legs as well, because small engine doesn't let you fit them all. But if it were BattleTech tabletop rules, 6 small lasers only generate 6 heat. On a run is another 2. That's 8 out of 10 heat sinks. I should be heat neutral. Should be. Alright. Ratchet.
something I can do?
Let's get you here. Barkeep. Here.
What's up, Commander?
Plumber. Here.
Something I can
And
do?
Bender. So I have... If I were to guess, I would guess that the enemy is going to come through the water, river, end here, and come up this gully. So I'll just put myself there for now. And now we wait. Because ideally, the AI is out on its search pattern, and it's kind of single filing its way down through the map until it finds a sensor target, but that's not going to be this turn. It's probably, God, it may not even be the next turn.
Yeah? What can I do you for? No problem. Whatever. Standing by. I'll just stay put and keep things cool.
I may have to tinker with the game files. Ooh, here we go. All right, light mech. So Commando or Panther. Regardless, we want that to move closer. I'm taking a slight risk. If it gets line of sight on me, it gets the first shot off. Ideally, I want to be the one taking the first shot in every case where I can. But okay, that one's probably the Commando that's making its way forward. What does the terrain look like here? All right, so there's a little bit of a ridge in front of me. I know they can see me on sensors because I can see them on sensors. The medium mechs are going to go. The medium mechs are probably still back here-ish, if I were to guess. I'm actually going to move my mechs back just a smidgen to the back side of this forested ridge, because I want the enemy lights bracing. I want the enemy lights to make one more full move forward. Oh, the medium mechs are much closer than I thought. Alright, well, stick to the plan. This is gonna get dodgy fast. On the plus side, oh man, they're all right there. On the plus side, even if their lights get to range, I'm going to have evasive and cover when they take their first shots.
What's up, Commander? Heading out.
Which gives me a pretty good amount of damage reduction, I feel. Damage avoidance. What do we got? No lines of sight. Alright, cool. So, if I reserve here, their lights have to go, and we start picking them apart. Alright, there's our commando. Do we make our move? I think we make our move. I think we make our move just simply for the fact that I think I may be able to pick off this commando before the rest of this stuff shows up. I'm going to try and continue to keep cover. Yep, I know those guys are still back there. 60% is not great. Heat scale doesn't look like it's going to be an issue. So,
Here you go, moron.
let's see. 6 times 4 is 24 lasers. Ah, yeah. Of course, he's going to dodge things too. Oh, and here we go. Indirect. Alright. Alright. This is fine.
What's up, Commander?
Forgot that the Centurions have LRMs. Because when I think Centurion, that's certainly what I think they should be mounting.
You're gonna like this.
I feel some indirect LRMs coming on. Okay. Took a few hits. Most of it's superficial. That's fine. We can deal with that. Man, this guy's... Oh, cool. Alright, we got a lucky hit in. We took off its large laser. Laser build, not the missile build.
Yeah?
Which is a good start
Piece of cake.
for chipping this commando down. The evasion that it's getting is obstructed view. That's unfortunate.
You're fired.
The evasion that it's got is really soaking out. Yeah, got misses, got just... So he threw 24 small laser shots at this commando, and I think probably about 4 hit, all told, all in. There we go. There we go. That's the dodge we need. We don't need those PPCs rolling up on us. All right, so we've knocked this guy down to a medium and an SRM2. If we move forward, that puts us a little bit in... I mean, I'm going to have to move forward one way or another. Because I want to move to get my evasion. I could move off to the right, trying to keep my Locusts evading while in cover and also with a line of sight and range to this commando, which is going to be a trick. Let's see. Bender, you're on the end. If you go here... Yeah, see, that's the problem. Small laser build. We got no range. However, what we do have is good mobility and the possibility of punching people's backs out. It's alright. I'm going to break cover. Hopefully my 70% here are going to be enough to do some significant damage to this Panther. That's a lot of misses, but we did take off the rear armor. Alright. Your commando. That's good. That's good. We like this. Alright, so I don't want to split the team, but I think I'm going to split the team. Plumber.
What's up, Commander?
Let's find Plumber. I want Plumber to get... Oh, so close. Alright, that gives up my back to the Centurions, which is a problem. But I've got dodges. I think I need to take my shot where I can before those Centurions really get up on me. 70%'s to hit.
Alright, I'll give him the whole 9 yards.
Working him. Ooh, if one of those lasers had gone center, this guy would be dead.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
And I could move. So I have a choice. I can expose another locust here, try and get another rear shot. It's close. It's also obstructed by my own mech. Yeah. And try and put that panther down. Or I can get position. I can get position on the rear of this commando pretty easily. Alright, let's stick to the 2x2 plan. Get him around. Firing on the rear arc. 70s to hit.
Consider it done.
Nice, solid hits. Alright. He's down to a single SRM-2. His back can only take another
Yeah?
one small laser hit at most.
Something I can do?
Okay, let's do this. Get behind the commando. This should. I got high hopes this should take out the commando. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool.
Goodbye, moron.
So we're up a mech, however light that may be, but you know, gotta mitigate down, you know, mitigate that weight advantage as much as can. Oh!
Hey, we're getting our asses kicked down here.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Like even when you have evasion, you know, if the dice roll against you just the wrong way, pop goes the locust. All right. Bender should be able to take out the remaining
Something I can do?
the remainder of this panther. I need him to move, but I also need him to. Oh boy, we got no cover whatsoever. So best I can do is get my evasion from my move. Try and keep this guy in range in his rear arc,
I'm on the move.
and hope that a couple of these lasers land and one of them hits the CT. Because then we go up another mech. Come on. There we go. All right, cool. Ooh boy, wow.
That's a kill.
Destroyed the left torso twice. All right, so here's the question. I've got my two locusts here, and I've got Bender exposed down there in the corner. Ideally, I want to try and now Wolfpack on a single Centurion as best I can. If I move Ratchet up, if I move these guys up, can I get into their rear arc? All right, so Ratchet can get into his rear arc.
Right here.
Barkeep's not going to be able to. So the question becomes, do I just pull back instead and try and bait these Centurions closer? This is tough. Also, I'm literally running out of map to retreat to. If I pull these two locusts back here, but then my next turn pull Bender back this way, both of these medium mechs are just going to converge down through the trees. I might be able to take advantage of Bender being on the flank like this if this medium mech keeps its concentration here, while these two mechs deal with the Centurion that's on the edge of the forest. Kind of everything here is a bit of dice rolling,
Something I can
and
do.
I think keeping the aggression on
Aye, aye.
is where we want to be. So we should get our evasion. Yep. And we've got the rear arc on this guy.
I got him.
80% to hit is real good. Got some internals. Ooh, we got an ammo crit. Nice.
Oh, critical hit.
So, the question becomes, does that Centurion have one ammo bin or two ammo bins? Can't really get the rear on that guy. Nope. Alright, let's take the side. We don't really have much of a choice in the matter.
I'm gonna make some friends.
Alright, that was pretty superficial. It was unfortunate. And of course it's not getting baited. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. That's right. Keep up the dodges. What's this guy gonna do? He's not melee moving. He's simply backing up, which means he's gonna weapon fire. Dodge, 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 dodge. Alright, we took a bit of damage to the... Yep, nope, it's fine.
Internal damage.
It's fine, man. It's fine. Keep it together. Keep yourself together. All right. I get all my moves first.
Something I can do.
So let's get Bender back into this. Problem being, I'm not going to get a shot off this turn, so there's no reason not to sprint. And if we sprint to here.
I'll put the pedal down.
Okay. I think I can pull this off. I'm pretty confident I can pull this off. Because even though this guy came down, their shots have been missing pretty consistently. Minus the one. And we can continue to get rear arc advantage on this guy.
You got it.
I have to leave the forest, but I get my evasion, I get my 80% chance to hit. Let's warm him up. Oh, there was a lot of misses there. We opened up his rear armor, which is good. Alright. Barkeep.
Something I can do.
Barkeep. Barkeep, baby.
I'm there.
I'm going to throw inspiration on you because I really, really, really would love for you to drop this Centurion.
Who wants some of this, huh?
This should be good. I got high hopes. Alright, I completely lost track of what just happened there. Everything exploded, but nothing... Okay, damn. Alright. We didn't kill it, but we did a good job of messing it up. And it's only got the one medium laser left, so it's much, much less a threat. So now...
Yeah?
I'm feeling good.
Right here.
Alright, Bender. I'm just going to continue to
I'm on it.
take advantage of rear arcs and lots of small lasers. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got a couple dodges in. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep working this back.
On my way.
Ah, but all those dodges. Wow.
Right here.
That is real unfortunate.
I'm there.
Alright, don't dodge. Don't dodge, don't dodge. Oh. Wow. Not great.
From this.
This guy's gonna be a problem. can attack.
Hey, watch the flank, watch the flank.
Alright, we got our dodge. Took a laser hit. Alright, so now here's the problem with light mechs and small lasers. Because we don't have the reach to get behind something at a safe distance, every time I move behind this guy, he's going to get probably a chance to move behind my guys. So we have to kind of continue to leverage as much of our range as we can. Can't quite reach from there. Yeah, I guess we'll go to here. Turn around.
I'm on the move.
Since the badly damaged Centurion's pulled off, I am content to let him back the hell up. I'll deal with him in a little bit. His buddy with the dodges is, oof, man, much more of a problem.
Right here.
You know, goes both ways.
On my way.
My pilots with evasion have been dodging all sorts of things so far. Enemy team gets the same. At least one of them anyway. There we go. Okay. Alright. Those are good crits.
Something I can do. Aye, aye.
The dance continues.
I'll make them dead.
There we go. Alright.
Got a crit.
Working him down. Here comes the pain train. Question is, what is he going to do? He's going to do the backside autocannon. That's right. Keep dodging. Keep dodging. We got this. We got this. Uh-oh. Don't know what that was. Floating bits of mech. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's keep up the pressure. Which way is his back? His back is here. This way. So. Yep. Gets there.
You got it. New sensor contact. Okay. I'm on it.
Okay. There we go. Landing some more crits.
Nice. Something I can do.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not great, but we'll take it.
Okay. I'm on it. Oh, what's up with this?
There we go. Dodge this, you son of a bitch.
Enemy down.
Alright. One really badly damaged Centurion to go. We've got our 3 Locusts that are in real good shape. Thanks to the complete brokenness that is dodge, evasive movement.
Aye, aye.
Are we going to finish him? Possibly. Oh, there we go. Yes, we did. Round 1.
Got him.
The Swarm versus the World victorious. We lost one poor mech to a real unfortunate autocannon 10 round to the back. Sorry, Plumber. Gave up your position and you took it right to the back. 12 rounds, 24 minutes. It's good. It's interesting that for 3 of these mechs, I mean, I worked them. Well, I guess the Commando I worked from the front, but the 2 Centurions I definitely worked from behind, and their front armor is not showing up. It's fine. Whatever. Point is, they're dead. We're not. The Swarm moves on to its next challenge in the next video, whenever that comes out. But for now, this has been Captain Nips with your BattleTech in the morning. Wishing you a good day. I'll see you in the next video.